Hello friends, welcome again to another video from Art of Wellbeing. And here I wanted to share with you a little bit of my quotes and journals from this page, Wisdom Words. So if you want to see the how-tos, how I created this, you can check out another one of my videos. And this one is delving a little bit more into the meaning behind it. Some things are personal, vulnerable, but in case it can inspire and spark you with a little bit more love and nurturing for yourself. So this page is all about wisdom words. And here are some of the quotes that I wanted to remind myself about this page. You possess all the wisdom you need. Choose and write those words that nourish and love you back home. The best wisdom is your heart telling you big things in little ways. Listen. So that is the key for me. That really says it all. Of course, I added beautiful flowers and nature because I love that, but to me that quote says it all. Just listen. The best wisdom is your heart telling you big things in little ways. True wisdom is found in the quiet spaces of your heart. Confusion is what happens when your head tries to convince your heart of what it already knows. So very often I go too much into my head. It's great to journal and write down my thoughts and reflections. I love doing that, but it's also a reminder that I need to check in and listen to my heart. So that's what wisdom, to me, it's mind and heart, thoughts and feelings together. And I wanted a beautiful typewriter, old-fashioned typewriter, because that's what's related to words for me. And here is where I added some of my journal prompts. Journal questions, journal joys, which is how I like to call them. In case you want to do this page and personalize it for you, you can also do that. You can find it on the link below. And here's another quote. Kindness is the language of the wise. So, wisdom words. It's always loving. It's always kind. And that's what I'm learning. Even though it's something that is pushing me or challenging me or making me step out into something uncomfortable, it's still always loving, always kind. So here's the question. It says, write your own wisdom words from your heart. The things that you would like to hear from your best friend, your cheerleader, or your lover. Write them to yourself. Then read them as many times as you need to hear them. So this isn't exactly a question. It's just, I guess, writing yourself a letter. That can be difficult to do if you're not used to it. And I think I started writing myself some letters a couple of years ago, and I saw so much benefit to it, and I wanted to do it again. So I wrote a little something. It's not a big, long thing. Sometimes even a few words is all that you need to feel loved and to feel cared for. So here's what I wrote, and I guess this is what I needed, the wisdom words that I needed at the moment. Life is made up of stars, and yes, you are a star. You are a miracle and a light as you allow love and joy to shine in you through your thoughtful ways of caring and nurturing your body. Through the beautiful and creative ways you load up on goodness and pleasure with your artsy projects. No one can doubt about a light in you when they see your sincere, heartfelt, joy-filled projects. So I think this was a moment when I didn't feel so good about myself. It's hard to tell yourself these words. It's very vulnerable. Though the reach now seems small, continue to heed that wellness call. There's only room to expand because you have that light in your hand. As you create from your life experiences and life lessons, even your life messes that transform into love bombs of understanding and compassion for others who listen. Listen to your heart's wisdom, always shining the flashlight of that next idea or that next little step to take. No matter how insignificantly small, take it, because the distance between each step only grows. And when the step seems too out of reach, tank up with more love and goodness and wisdom from the source of all things. So this is just a little message I think I needed to hear at that moment. It's difficult. It's tough to follow your passion and to not see the end result and to not know if anybody appreciates or validates what you're doing or is willing to support you in what you're doing. It's hard when people don't fully accept you and what you're learning and what you're doing at the moment. And so I think that's why I needed to hear those words. If there was nobody else to tell it to me, then at least I can tell it to myself. Because I truly believe that if I validate me, then others will validate me. If I speak up with confidence, then others will want to listen to that confidence as well. But it starts with me. It starts with those wisdom words that I give to myself, that I treat myself to each and every day. So there's so much I'm learning and experiencing about changing my mindset to a more positive and confident one, even if I don't see the next step. And it's a bit scary. It's very scary. And I'm hit with fears all the time and doubts, self-doubt and feeling unworthy, but I'm going to keep going. And please let me know if you appreciate these videos, if you appreciate me sharing some of these projects with you. I want to know, because if not, I'm not going to be spending my time doing that. I'll be spending my time doing something else that is needed and wanted and appreciated. So thank you for being honest with me as I'm honest with you here in this video. And I hope that you can also take that time to think about those wisdom words that will cheer you on and motivate you on to progress, to the next step, and to more goodness and love and nurturing for you. Bye for now.